You hear it everywhere. If you're comfortable, you're not growing. And that goes for everything from your job to your relationships to the conversations you have and the new people you meet. Talking It Out is a new podcast hosted by Bachelor alums Mike Johnson and Brian Abasolo. I am so excited. Mike and Brian will talk about love and relationships. And as former Bachelor contestants, they're kind of experts, wouldn't you say? But they'll also dive into the ins and outs of dating, marriage, family, career, and self-care. They'll have real conversations with actual experts, celebrities, and of course your favorite Bachelor stars. And nothing is off limits. You're about to hear a preview of Talking It Out. And while you're listening, subscribe to Talking It Out on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or listen ad-free in the Wondery app.
The experience that you had coming off of a reality TV show, The Bachelorette, what was it like and how did it change your life?
Changed my life in so many beautiful ways. I'm here right now with the homie having a podcast talking about life, love, relationships, and everything in between. It's amazing. I'm so blessed for that. I would say that it's so cool when you come off the TV show because it truly shows you who you are and it tests you in a lot of different ways. You know, I'm big into self-love and having a platform, you truly get to see and you truly get to know if you can handle the pressure or not. Coming off the reality TV show was wild, man. I'm not gonna lie. I never was big into watching reality TV and didn't know that how it takes effect of your life and afterwards. Having to balance out your career and your lifestyle. I used to be a financial advisor, and quite honestly, I have not picked up a financial book since then. I can honestly say, coming off the show, it really tests your love of self. It really tests, when people say things about you, whether they're true or not true. Definitely so. What about you?
Man, Mike, I could totally feel you on that. For me, the show was such a game changer for pretty much every aspect of my life. Obviously, I'm blessed because it did bring me my wife first and foremost, but
Facts.
It also brought so many people and friends into my life that I wouldn't have met if it wasn't for the show. And I'm truly grateful for every single person that I've come across and crossed paths with because of the show. It brought me a platform that I could use for good to help people. But for me, honestly, the biggest change was within myself. I grew as a person on that show. I went in confident. I was myself, and I'm a big believer in the mantra, everything happens for a reason. So I believed that everything in my life pretty much prepared me for that moment. And then you're in it, and it then draws out like this crazy next level of vulnerability, and it really makes you dig deep. And by the time we finished filming, the amount of mental energy that was exerted and emotional energy that was exerted during that time, I felt like it was the equivalent to months, years maybe for some people in the real world. My friends, when I got back, they were actually looking at me sideways when I came back because I started talking about my feelings and they were looking at me like, what are you talking about? Like, why are you talking like this? What happened to you? So, I had never been in touch so much with my feelings than I had during that time. And timing is everything, man. Rachel was in the same headspace when it came to vulnerability, that our vibe was just on another level, and the rest is history. It's really surreal sometimes.
I love it. That's that R&B life right there.
R&B, baby.
I love that. I definitely agree with you, man. And I was telling somebody the other day that I didn't go to college. I didn't finish college, but the Bachelor franchise to me is like a fraternity and or a sorority, right? These are people that you meet, friends that you have for life. I may not talk to every single person on a daily basis or even a monthly or quarterly basis, but I know I could pick up the phone and, we could just talk it out, right? Just like we do on this podcast. So Absolutely. It's been a wonderful thing for me. The ability to touch people, right? And when I say touch people, I'm talking about to impact them in a beautiful way. Like my book I wrote, or when people just DM me and say that, the happiness that I exude has made their day better that day. That's just something that you never think of when you go on TV, right? And I'm so blessed for those moments right there, man.
Absolutely. So you just brought up a great point. You wrote a book about love, self-love, but I want to know, I want to transition into your perspective on dating and relationships. Obviously, we both have unique perspectives, but I want to hear a little bit about what you have to say.
Well, I learned a good word. And I hope that everyone listening uses this word instead of the bad word, right? So the bad word when it comes to dating, we oftentimes hear people say, I'm picky, right? I'm not picky. I'm selective. I am a selective individual when it comes to dating. And the reason I feel that I'm selective is because I mean, in marriage, we know 50% of marriages, 40 to 50% of marriages end in divorce. And I feel like people aren't selective enough and or don't know themselves enough. So in my journey, I brought one woman home since I've been like 20 years old. Because my mom said, don't bring no woman home unless you plan on marrying her. She said some more explicit words, you know. And so I just been trying to learn who I am as an individual, traveling the world. Bro, I've been to all these different countries, met so many different beautiful people. And let me just tell you, they like your boy overseas.
Oh, I'm sure you were a hit. So, I mean, for me, obviously, I am in an interracial marriage. So there's one perspective. And prior to marriage, I dated women from all different backgrounds and ethnicities. And I feel like that experience has definitely broadened my horizons. And I've learned about different cultures. And I've been in long relationships. I've been in brief relationships. I've been in love. I've fallen out of love. I've broken hearts, and I've had my heart broken. So I feel like I do have a little bit of experience when it comes to love and relationships. But with all that said, I really feel like I also don't know that much at the same time. I know that this podcast is definitely going to show me that there is a lot that I don't know. So I'm looking forward to the personal growth that I'm going to experience and we're going to experience. Definitely. And I also want our listeners to grow with us.
Shop the Sherwin-Williams 4th of July sale and get 30% off paints and stains June 26th through July 6th. Whether you're refreshing your interior or exterior, we've got the colors to bring your vision to life. And with delivery, getting everything to your door is easier than ever. Shop online to have it delivered or visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store. Click the banner to learn more. Retail sales only. Some exclusions apply. See store for details. Delivery available on qualifying orders.